school district has more than 300 fire alarms that don't work, and parents say this is outrageous and uncalled for.
Team 10 troubleshooter Kristen Severance digs into some documents that some people say should have set off alarms for school officials.
More than 41,000 kids go to school in the Sweetwater district. Their safety a concern after a whistleblower warned and we found 326 fire alarms don't work. There are 485 equipment deficiencies. 80 strobe lights don't flash, not to mention missing parts. The findings are confirmed in reports obtained by Team 10. For example, the alarms in the boys and girls locker rooms in Castle Park High School make no sound. Then there's Rancho Del Rey Middle School, where 25 devices did not sound the alarm when they were tested. The reports are from inspections that happened over a 3-month period this year.
It was not a big surprise. Many people have known about these problems with the fire alarms for a long time.
We showed our new findings to this district employee who would only talk to us if they could remain anonymous. The source first told us that some alarms didn't work, but didn't know about the deficiencies for hundreds of alarms.
If you have one classroom that doesn't have an alarm, that's not okay.
We also shared the information with a father of 2 Sweetwater students.
If you've got strobes or bells not working in either parts of school, in entire buildings, or in individual classrooms, how are those students and teachers to know that there's an emergency?
Most of the alarms listed as non-operational are heat detectors. That means when the temperature increases, they're supposed to sound off. That, along with smoke detectors, are part of a fully functioning alarm system.
Every single one of these deficiencies need to be corrected.
But there have been delays. 10 schools were approved for upgraded fire systems. There was money for it, $644 million of Propo funds. Instead, our whistleblower and some of the bond oversight committee members say the district used money for other things, like a new football field. Back in July, a school district spokesman told Team 10 Sweetwater schools were fully compliant. And since our first story, the district did start a few upgrades after years of delays.
They are working on them at 3 schools.
So who is to blame for work not done?
It's really up to staff to point out.
Kevin O'Neill is on the bond oversight committee. He faults the district for not telling parents how serious the situation was.
They may choose a new stereo and tinted windows when that vehicle needs brakes and tires.
Outraged parents just want the alarms fixed.
Why not just come out and say, you know what, we screwed up, and now we're fixing it?
We've been talking with the district for months. Now, they insist the schools are safe. And just today, they said those heat detectors that aren't working, they said they're not important to safety. And they said those detectors are for insurance purposes. So
We saw the angry parent there, and understandably so. How can the parents find out which schools don't have these alarm systems that don't work?
Okay, so go to 10news.com right now. Team 10 created this interactive map. It makes it really easy to see where the alarms are that don't work. The map's going to show you the school, the number of alarms that don't work, equipment deficiencies, and a lot more. So it's a great resource.
Yeah, good to know. Thanks, Kristen.
Sure.